Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and today we're going to do a quick little update video. As I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed, I've been gone for a while, and I think it's important to address the reason for that, and also acknowledge that I'm going to be coming back very quickly and uploading videos regularly again. So the reason that I was gone, that I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, is that I was in the pretty rigorous process of moving all of my stuff to a new place, which is a really big move for me. It's really exciting. I'm moving out of my dad's place and moving into a place with my girlfriend, and that's the place that I'm in right now that I'm recording this from, is that we've finally gotten settled in here. And that's great. That's great. That's absolutely awesome that YouTube is going well enough right now that I can actually move out on my own. Obviously, it's a big step for the relationship between us as well, but that's not really related to YouTube, so I'm not going to dive into that. But basically, I have my own place now. It's been a big process because, as I'm sure some of you know who have been through it, moving out from, your childhood home where most of the stuff is your parents to a new place where you need to buy all that stuff that was your parents is a big deal and a big process. So we've had a lot of moving, we've had a lot of building and a lot of stuff like that getting set up here, but we're pretty much settled at this point, which is great. And really finally getting settled in, and I'm really ready to start getting back into Smite and back to recording and soon to streaming, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a bit. So as far as 2019, I think the last video I uploaded was like on New Year's or something like that. I think it's important to do a little update on my plans for the year. I'm not really a New Year's resolution person or anything like that. I make resolutions, but not around New Year's. So it's not like that where it's like, here's what I want to do different through the year. It's more just like looking down the road. I do have some plan changes I want to make for the channel that are going to be for the better. So obviously, maybe not obviously, my videos will mostly stay the same as far as gameplay stuff. I'm not going to like remix the channel. We're not playing Fortnite or anything like that. But I do want to start working more on guides. That's one of the big things that I want to change for the upcoming year, is that I want to have more guide content, and that's going to be in both the form of the A to Z gameplay guides, which are those generally 20 to 30 minute games where I go very in depth on the character. In Conquest, I'm not going to do it in Duel. I don't know if some of you guys have missed it. I'm not doing the Duel series. I don't enjoy it enough. Duel is too competitive. But in Conquest, I will be continuing that series. I love that series. I think those are some of the best videos on my channel. They're just a lot of work on my end because there's a lot of games that I don't upload because I want the games to be good. I want them to be informational. I want them to be competitive. So those games are hard to record, but they're worth it. So I'm going to be getting back to those. And then we're also going to be doing edited guides. And those are probably going to mostly, if just entirely, not happen until season 6, which is coming in a few weeks now. But come season 6, I want to be getting a lot of guides out that are going to be on the meta, that are going to be on gods, that are going to be on builds, that are going to be on lots of different tips and tricks for Smite. Whether it's for a god, whether it's in general, whether it's for the role, whether it's fighting around objectives, lots of different stuff that we're going to be doing that on. So that's going to be great. It's going to be really good. I think that my edited guides are really, really good, but they take a lot of work, and I just need to commit, dig in, and finish them, because I've had a few that I've worked on and felt like they were just a really good process, and I kind of lose track of what I'm doing, and I end up not finishing them, which is bad. So getting those done will be great, and I think it's going to be really good for the channel, because I think we'll have the best guides in Smite, hopefully. As far as other content, I really want to try and make a clearer divide in my normal gameplay videos, because right now I've noticed this in my videos looking back at them, is I've kind of had this stretch where my videos are always at least somewhat informative, but lately they've been more casual, more having fun, more messing with builds, and I think that's great, and I think a lot of you guys have enjoyed those, and I have fun with those. But one thing that I want to try and do is make the distinction to some degree between the more casual laid back videos and the more serious in-depth videos. So what I'm going to try and do is do A to Z gameplay guides will be in casual Conquest. Those will be serious videos. Ranked Conquest will be serious videos that will also be very in-depth, where I'll be doing lots of play-by-play commentary so that you guys can learn the game and learn what I'm doing. But the casual videos will still be like the somewhat, like I always do, where I talk about what I'm doing to some degree, but it's going to be a lot more laid back like it has been in the recent videos, more edits, more stuff like that, more messing with builds. So basically Ranked Conquest and A to Z gameplay will be serious, at least for the most part. And then casual games, whether they're weird builds or not, should be more casual, more for fun. And if you guys are looking for a laid back video, then that'll be where to go. And then obviously guides will be serious as well. So I want to try and make that distinction and go ahead and put it out there in advance. So that's how I'm going to try and do things. And I think that'll become clear as we get more videos out, and that should become evident, right? The next big thing that I kind of touched on in the very beginning is that I want to get back to streaming. I'm going to take a little bit of time before I do this. I may do some just occasional streams in the meantime, just to try and get back into it a little bit and just do it for fun. But I do want to get back to streaming in the near future, and that's something that's going to be a process for me. But I think that in February, kind of around the time season 6 is coming out, I'll be trying to stream at least 4 hours most days, and hopefully more. Hopefully we can just get some recordings done on stream as well. And that'll be a great way for those of you guys who enjoyed my streams, who liked having basically more content from me. That'll be a great way to accomplish that, because there are a couple of reasons that I stopped streaming before. One of the reasons was just my upload speed wasn't very good, and it's very good at the new place that I'm at. I have gigabit internet here, which also comes with 36 upload speed. It's North America, so I don't get to match it. But it comes with 36 up, which is plenty for streaming. In my old place, I had 6, which was kind of rough for streaming. But yeah, that's really exciting that I should be able to stream a lot better. And one of the things that I also struggled with was I'm very analytical, which I think is good for the channel. I think it's part of what's made the channel grow as quickly as it has, is that I analyze my own content and try and figure out what I should be doing better. But I also rely on views for that. And Twitch is kind of a toxic way. Like, it's kind of toxic to look at that on Twitch. And that's one of the things that kept me from streaming as much, is I felt like my stream wasn't as good as it should be based on the numbers. And that's a really bad mentality to have, because Twitch especially is so much about who is the streamer that you watch the most, that you're familiar with. And so when you're streaming for a few months full time, which is all that I did full time, I think I did 2 or 3 months. And we grew the channel pretty quick, especially considering that was a while ago now. I think I was like 10K subs on YouTube when I was doing that. It grew pretty quick, but I thought it was slow at the time. So looking back at that now, I kind of realized, for one thing, it's stupid. Twitch is a slower curve than YouTube as far as viewership. And also that I kind of just analyzed too much and took too much out of it, considering the success I actually had on Twitch, and was just thinking too far into it, thinking it should magically be better or something like that. So, essentially, sorry, you guys probably don't care about this stuff. This is just me trying to explain my own thought process. But essentially, I will be getting back to Twitch. I like to overanalyze my videos and my Twitch channel, but my Twitch channel especially, and I shouldn't be doing that as much on Twitch. So I don't know. I thought it wasn't going well. I think it was actually going very well. I think a lot of people did enjoy the streams, and I just couldn't see that at the time. So I'll be getting back to that, because I feel like it was better than I thought it was at the time. But I think that's it. We kind of went over videos, kind of went over streaming. Thank you guys so much for all the support. The YouTube channel is absolutely incredible. I have to say that I am pretty sure this is the most viewed YouTube channel right now on Smite. And that's a recent thing, but I'm pretty sure it is actually a thing right now. We have been doing incredibly well with videos, and it means so much to not only be doing this well on YouTube with Smite, but to also be doing it over 2 years. There are lots of channels around. I'm not going to name names, but there's lots of channels that have been around that are, especially streamers, that have been around for 5+ years, playing Smite and recording Smite and streaming Smite, and to grow, not in sub count, because that's not going to happen that quick, but to grow in viewership past those people within 2 years is absolutely awesome. It's absolutely awesome, and it means so much to me. It's why I'm able to move out on my own, move away from my parents, which is awesome. It's why I could quit my first job that I got out of high school and go ahead and pursue this instead. And it means a lot to me, and to all of you guys, you know, whether you feel like you've been a big participant in the channel or not, whether you're in the Discord or not, whether you've subscribed on Twitch or not, it doesn't really matter. Just watching the videos and being, you know, a viewer, a commenter, whatever it is, it means a lot to me. And all of you guys add up to get me to where I am right now. And it means a lot to be able to do this instead of some other boring thing, you know? So thank you guys for that. It really, really means a lot. And I can't wait to keep going in the future. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums things up. I guess real quickly, I'll just address that for the few of you guys, it's not too few. There's actually a decent amount of people that have been watching them, which is awesome. Slay the Spire are some videos I started uploading recently. I'm going to try and get those up actually somewhat regularly. They're not going to take over the channel. It's not going to become a Slay the Spire channel or anything ridiculous like that. But I really enjoy the game. And so I think I'll try and get a Slay the Spire video up every either once a week or twice a week, because I play the game a decent amount on my own. I'm thinking I'm going to try and record more often when I'm playing and get some videos up that way. But that does it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that it took a little while. There was a decent amount of stuff to go over and I get a little rambly. But yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one.